This video may include mention of a candle business which I co-own. I also may show products that have been gifted to me but I'm not being paid to promote. Finally, I may share links to products which will earn me money if you shop through them. This is all classed as advertising. If I do also include a paid segment, I will tell you in the video and place a disclaimer on the screen. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming on a different camera today. I mean, the drama of this camera, but we'll get to that later. I've been out to Tesco this morning to go and get some bits, mostly to make pancakes because it's pancake day. So I'm going to try and make the pancakes that I made last year, which were, they were like American pancakes. But what I did was I made a load of batter and then I bought a new one of these specifically because the one that we had was like rusted. I put them all in whatever this is called, cupcake tin, and froze them, then put them in a bag, and then we could cook them from frozen and have really nice pancakes whenever we wanted. So I'm going to do the same thing today. It's been ages. It's like this time last year I did it, so time will tell if I can actually remember how to make these. I'm making a triple batch, which is quite a lot, but you know, while I'm here, this was the whole thing last year. I wanted to just make a ton of stuff so that it's the making of the batter. That's a thing for me. I know it's not that much of a thing, like it's not that difficult, but if I have to go and get the ingredients and measure the ingredients and all of that stuff, I'm just not going to do it. So having them already done, measured out as individual servings was amazing. So I'm going to make 3 times the recipe. 40 grams of butter per thing. I will leave the recipe below for you. But 40 grams of butter per one per batch. Seems like a lot. 40, what do I need? 80, 120 or so? Horrible at maths. I just thought, I wonder if I've actually bought enough flour because I'm doing 3 batches and it's quite a lot of flour. Oh no, I've got loads. I need 600 grams total and I've got like 1.5 kilograms, so we're good. How fancy is this baking powder? It's like old school. So it needs, I've actually only got a soup spoon, but same difference, right? It needs 1 tablespoon of baking powder per. And I've written on the recipe from last year that it was like sugar to taste, because usually pancakes are, they're not savory, but they're like neutral. So I'm gonna do like maybe like a teaspoon of sugar per batch. So like, this is probably a lot of baking powder. The butter has to be melted. Also, I'm using like all my regular bowls, and it might seem strange that I'm not using the KitchenAid that I've got, but it's like buried in the back of the cupboard. I just, you know, I can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna old school it, do it by hand. Put this light on, it might help with the focus a little bit. So I've got this pan, and I've just put a little bit of like, you know, in the bottom of it, just so that it's slightly less likely to be, I mean, it's being frozen, so whatever. How is the best way to do this? I wish that, do you know what? I wish I'd made it in my KitchenAid, because my KitchenAid has got a spout on the, I should have at least pulled out the KitchenAid bowl because it's so much better. So basically, very messily, I'm going to fill this pan with pancake batter. I'm going to freeze them, and then over the course of the next week or so in the vlog, I will show you how amazing this thing is, because you can actually pull them out and just make them from frozen, like properly nice fluffy pancakes. If anything, they're easier to cook from frozen in minutes. Call me Martha Stewart. First pancake. Everyone knows this is not the best one. This will be the one that I have. I don't think that's too bad, you know? Nice, thick, fluffy. This is doing a similar thing. And this is why the frozen ones are so much better, because you know, like you put a little dollop and it spreads out. When you get them frozen, they don't spread the same. They kind of like melt from the middle, but they somehow stay in a smaller shape. Are they delicious? Mm-hmm. How stupid was I to have forgotten that my mum bought me this for my birthday? A pancake maker? It's like a hot plate. It was specifically supposed to be for crepes, but so much better because it's like perfectly flat. Gonna make these little silver dollar pancakes on there. How perfect is this? Oh my god. This is maybe the best thing my mum has ever bought me. because they're going to be so even. Tell me they are not the best pancakes you've ever seen in your life. I know I'm not alone in this, but my #1 irritation of just general adulthood is I cleaned this kitchen yesterday. It is an absolute tip. Every surface, everything. Why even bother, honestly? Just reloading, loading, reloading the dishwasher for the rest of our lives. I just took the batter out of the freezer. Come on, focus. Do me a solid. There we go. Which, this is what I ended up with. And I've put some in a Tupperware, some in a bag. But I thought I'd share how I actually put them in the freezer. And then I get them out individually. And then I literally cook them from frozen, which I'll show you later. These are my pancakes for the evening. This camera doesn't want to focus. I like them with just a dollop of ice cream and maple syrup. I filled up my enormous water for the morning. So I think I'm gonna do an early morning. I want to finish a, why is this not focusing? Regrets. Should I just be doing this on my phone? Probably. I want to film some stuff, edit some stuff. I'm actually working tomorrow and I feel like I've not wasted 2 days. Obviously, I've spent it with people and I've been doing things, but I haven't actually got anything done that I needed to get done. So I'm being a little bit stressy today. I'm a little bit like, you know, the overwhelm of when you've got a huge to-do list of like, oh, I've not got anything done and the time has run out. So if I do an early morning tomorrow before I start work, I can get something filmed, I can get a couple of things edited and we're good. So I'm filling this up to stay in the office for the early morning. And I wanted to show you what Lee bought me because it's Valentine's. We don't do Valentine's. We'll usually get a card. I got him a couple of like little bits, like some snacky bits and some random things. And he bought me this jumper. My friend Kaz came on the other day and she was wearing it and I was like, oh, I really want this. And it was on sale in Hollister, but like only in store, weirdly. So he said he would go and get it for me, which is cute. I love it. Pink is not necessarily my colour, but I've been wearing pink recently. I mean, pink. I've been wearing pink recently and I feel like it's a bit of a dopamine dressing colour. So I'm going to wear this tomorrow because it is Valentine's Day. And that is that. And now I'm going to go and get a bath. I'm going to have like what I call a bath facial, where I sit in the bath and do like a full exfoliation, whatever. Put a real thick layer of moisturiser on and go to bed. So we'll see you in the morning.